Welcome to the Stoic Responder Podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Healy. As a special agent who spent more than 15 years conducting large-scale fraud, money laundering, and public corruption investigations, Stoic philosophy provided a mindset edge that became the foundation of my professional success. My mission today is to share those same ancient mindset lessons with you so that you can turn obstacles into opportunities and adversity into advantage. Time to muster up. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Stoic Responder Podcast. It's episode 34, and I'm your host, Christopher Healy. Guys, it is Tuesday, July 23rd, and I got a short one for you because it's been a long day, and I'm recording this late at night, and I got to get on my treadmill. I got to get a workout in before bed. So I got a short one for you, but it's going to be impactful. Let me get to that in just a second. First, let me talk about one of my favorite organizations, the Overwatch Collective. The Overwatch Collective is a 501c3 nonprofit and podcast that funds therapy sessions and supports mental health initiatives among first responders, military, and their families. Guys, you can check out the Overwatch Collective at theoverwatchcollective.com. You can find them on social media. They are on LinkedIn. They are on Facebook. They are on YouTube. They have a podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, you can go and listen. They have some great guests. I've been on there fairly recently. Bottom line is, go and support these guys any way that you can. Again, I said they're a 501c3 nonprofit and podcast that funds therapy sessions and supports mental health initiatives for first responders, military, and their families. They have their annual fundraiser coming up August 24th in San Mateo, California. You can buy tickets to that fundraiser if you're on the West Coast. You can go to that fundraiser. They're going to have auction items. They're going to have all sorts of good stuff going on. You can go to that fundraiser by buying tickets on the website. Or if you just want to donate to them, go to the overwatchcollective.com, make a donation, or buy some sweet, sweet gear. I'm often wearing their gear when I record these podcasts. I have t-shirts, I have stickers, I got it all. You should go buy some of that and help them achieve their mission of one more is one less. One more individual that they can provide services to is one less individual from our community who takes their life, who loses their job, who loses their family. So go and support the Overwatch Collective. I absolutely love this organization and what they're doing, and I hope that you will check them out. All right, guys, getting on to today's show. And like I said, it is late on Monday night. I normally record these podcasts all at once. I kind of power through it on Monday. I do all my prep work. I get them scheduled out for the week. I record 4 episodes. I get everything up on the website so I don't have to touch a button the rest of the week. Today caught up to me. It kicked my butt today. I had to really practice some stoicism today, really recognize and lean into that dichotomy of control. And that's what I want to talk about on today's episode. Again, this is episode 34. The title is True Happiness. All right, guys, the promotion was posted to the job board. All right, whether that's USA Jobs, whether that's your local job board, the promotion was posted there. It was your dream job. You applied. You made the selection list. You even nailed the interview, both the panel interview and the one-on-one interview. You absolutely nailed it. You were the most qualified. You were the most tenured. You looked around. You saw the other candidates. You knew their resumes versus yours. It was a no-brainer. You were ready for the opportunity. You were excited to serve. You knew you were going to get the job. And then that phone call came, and the selecting official chose another candidate. Maybe it was that young blue flamer coming up, fresh out of the academy, wet behind the ears, made all the right friends, punched his ticket a different way. Maybe it was bad luck. Maybe it was patronage, like I just described. Maybe it was political. Maybe it was they needed to fill a quota, and you weren't it. But you know what it wasn't? If it was any of those things, it wasn't in your control. You see, you did the things that you controlled. You applied. You gave a good interview. You provided a resume showing your qualifications. You were excited. You embraced the opportunity. You threw your hat in the ring. That was all within your control. But the action of the selecting official, the decision, unfortunately was not. You see, we cannot dictate or change the world around us to fit our desires and expectations. You wanted that job. You should have gotten it. But should doesn't matter because the world doesn't care about should. And trying to control these external factors, trying to squeeze that square peg of the external factor into that round hole of the internal factor, it doesn't work. It leads to frustration, anxiety, discontentment. So what are we supposed to do? Well, the opposite of what we naturally want to do. We naturally want to be upset. I speak from experience. I've been there. We want to be upset. We want to ask why. We want to scream and yell and make excuses. We want to shout. But at the end of the day, none of that does anything except increase our frustration, our anxiety, our discontent, and rob us from being a better version of ourselves in the present moment. So when you don't get that job, when you suffer that disappointment, what do you have the power to do? Well, you have the power to choose how you respond. You have the power to use this as an opportunity to develop your virtuous qualities. You have this as an opportunity. You have this opportunity now to cultivate a mindset that's more in alignment with who you want to be. You have the opportunity to, if you were done wrong, to not be like those that wronged you. You see, every adversity that we have to overcome, there's an opportunity for wisdom. There's an opportunity to create resilience. There's an opportunity to focus on our own behaviors, our own reactions, put a finer point on that. Because these are the aspects of our lives that can shape and direct us towards a more fulfilling life, towards a true happiness that no job, no promotion can provide. That promotion was never going to make you happy. Happiness doesn't come from external sources. Happiness comes from understanding what is within our power to control and with releasing the anxiety of trying to control the external. In other words, it comes from leaving the rest to fate. You cannot fall in love with the outcome. You have to fall in love with the process. You had the opportunity. You did everything that was in your power that you could do. Beyond that, you have to leave the rest to fate. And if you can adopt that mindset about recognizing what is internal, what is external, you will truly live a happier, more content, more fulfilling life simply by understanding that you can do everything within your power to do, but you have to release the rest to fate. All right, folks, I got 3 more episodes coming this week. I may have a bonus episode. I may try to get Jeff Fields on here again, depending on developments that come out of the Secret Service mess, that whole investigation. I got a lot of great feedback about our Out of Role episode last week where we discussed our background, what we know about Secret Service and how these investigations proceed. And I got a lot of great feedback. And if there are big developments in that, or really any other DHS issues, I will always try to bring Jeff on and try to give you guys the best background and explanation that I can based on our combined 30 plus years in DHS. So that's what I got for you. We will check you out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. But until then, folks, get out there. Live your lives with valor. You are out of role. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, like, rate, and share this podcast so that we can spread the benefits of Stoicism to other first responders. It will only take you a few moments, but it can help us tremendously. Until next time, out of role.